Going live. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Soul family. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I not wearing my necklace? Ugh. It's good to be alive, everyone. Good to be alive. Welcome. You know what I'm going to start, everyone? Tammy, how you doing? Welcome, my soul brothers and sisters. I'm excited to share some ancient secrets of divine technology. Now, if you don't know who I am, everyone, my name is Jason Mangan. I currently live here in Seguin, Texas. I'm originally from Arizona. I humbly call myself a celestial transformational soul coach. I specialize in physical detoxification and nutritional replenishment. I've been a traveling caregiver now for 4 years, helping our elderly brothers and sisters transition into another dimensional location, perfectly suited for the condition of love within their own soul, in a more peaceful place. Been doing this for 4 years, have owned my own transformational healing company now for 13 years. I've been traveling all across the world, seeking truth, investigating, researching, and experimenting with life. I've traveled to South America a couple times. I've traveled to Dubai, South Korea, Canada, Mexico, all across the United States. I've traveled to London and Italy, and I will continue to travel, and I will continue to expand my mind, my heart, and my soul, because that's part of training. I just gave you a golden nugget. A divine golden nugget that a lot of people don't understand is that you want to get out of your comfortable area. There are people that I still know that I went to elementary school with, and they still live in the same area in Gilbert, Arizona. They're stuck in their box. And when you're stuck in a box, you limit your capacity of cognitive thinking. You limit your capacity of visualization. You limit your capacity of dream building. You limit your capacity in receiving information on how life really operates and functions in the physical realms, in the spiritual realms, and also in the soul realms. It's very, very imperative for an individual to continue to seek truth. And as you continue to seek truth, you humble yourself with being mentored. You humble yourself with being teachable. You humble yourself with being coachable. Because if you're not teachable, if you're not coachable, if you're not willing to learn from the right people, if you're not willing to listen to the right people, if you're not willing to learn, if you're not willing to accept change in your life, you get very comfortable stuck in your own limited channel, in your own limited channel, in your own limited box, in your own limited belief systems and programs. And this is what causes addictions. This is what causes attachments. This is what causes codependency. This is what causes sicknesses, diseases, and illnesses. This is what causes depression. This is what causes multiple personality disorders. This is what causes mental illness. This is what causes high blood pressure, high cholesterol, weight gain. This is what causes a toxic lifestyle. Now, I have a lot of understanding and a lot of compassion for my soul brothers and sisters out there in the world, because I used to be one of them. I'm 42 years old, and my training started when I was 19 years old. 19 years old. I was living in my mom's apartment. I was a junior in college. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was depressed. 3 o'clock in the morning came on, and this infomercial came on from a gentleman named Kevin Trudeau. He is currently a personal mentor of mine. He's been a mentor of mine for over 25 years. And he was on an infomercial talking about a specific book that he was selling titled Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. I was 19, 20 years old at that time. I just started reading books. I just got done reading a book by another mentor of mine, the beloved, late Dr. Wayne Dyer. And I just got done reading a book, Power of Intentions, that reshaped my entire reality of how I thought about myself and others and how I thought about life. And as I was reshaping my life in my early 20s, this particular gentleman showed up in my life, Kevin Trudeau, at 3 o'clock in the morning. And he was selling a book titled Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. And I was broke, had no money. I probably had maybe $35 in my bank account, being 19, 20 years old, being depressed in my mom's living room, sleeping on her couch, trying to figure out what am I going to do next in my life. And I was inspired to purchase this book at 3 o'clock in the morning. And this book is the book that upgraded me to another level of consciousness. So blessed, so thankful, so grateful that I was willing to say yes to myself. So grateful that I was willing to say yes at 3 o'clock in the morning with $35 in my bank account. And this book cost $29.99, $30. And I was hesitant. I almost said no. I was hesitant and almost said no because I only had $35 in my bank account. I was 19, 20 years old. I was depressed. I needed that money for the weekend money. I needed to go out and party. I needed to go out to the bars and meet the women and buy the drinks. And I was like, oh man, I only have $35, but I had a feeling. And I don't think I would have said yes at purchasing this book if I didn't read a book when I was 18 by Dr. Wayne Dyer that reshaped and reprogrammed the way I thought, titled Power of Intentions. That book that I read at 18 gave me permission to say, yes, you need to purchase this book at the age of 19, 20, titled Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, by my personal mentor, Kevin Trudeau. Now, when I got this book, everyone, you're going to think it's all about talking about certain plants and herbs and plant medicines because the book is titled Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. But the first 2-3 chapters of the book, Kevin talks about secret societies. Now, if you're not familiar with secret societies, everyone, there are secret societies all across the world. You can call them personal transformational development club. You can call them private clubs. There are literally golf clubs. There are literally clubs that you can buy into that would literally cost you $1 million to actually join as a member in their club. There are secret societies like the Illuminati, the Freemasons, Yale University Skull and Bones, Harvard alumni, the Bilderberg Group, the Bohemian Club. Now, the pinnacle of these secret societies is a secret society called the Brotherhood Organization. Now, at the beginning of this book, Kevin talks how he was associated with this particular pinnacle of the pinnacle peak of these secret societies called the Brotherhood Organization. Now, if you don't know this, the elites of the elites are a part of these secret societies. Presidents of the United States, royal kings and queens of Europe are part of these secret societies. Business tycoon, multi-billion-dollar Mongols that control the major monopolies of the world, corporations, organizations, judges and lawyers, people that are on the Supreme Court justice are part of these secret societies. People that own the major companies within social media, within the internet, people that control the oil supply, the media, television, people that control public school systems, the pharmaceutical companies, people that are on the boards of these pharmaceutical companies, people that control and operate the prison systems, the judicial systems, people that control transportation in the air, on the road, people that control the water supply, people that control the electricity monopoly, people that control the jewelry monopoly, the salt monopoly. People that control mainstream information to the masses are part of these secret societies. Now, these secret societies have been around for hundreds of thousands of years. Now, unfortunately, most of these people have their own hidden agendas, and they're parasitical, unloving brothers and sisters of ours that live off of the efforts and the work and the talents and energy of the masses of society. Unfortunately, most of them are parasitical, global financial elite, unloving soul brothers and sisters of ours that have their own belief systems. They have their own religious belief systems. They have their own spiritual belief systems. They grew up since they were children to believe in their own family norm. And these belief systems have been around for hundreds of thousands of years. They established certain cultures. They established and created languages. They established and created certain writing patterns. They established and created certain mathematician, science. They established corporations and organizations. They established the monetary system, like taxes and the IRS and banking institutions. They established laws, government laws. They created how things function and operate within the economy. And they have certain belief systems. They have strong belief systems that this information needs to stay within the bloodline. We marry within the bloodline. This is why you have wealthy men, like wealthy men and women that marry within the bloodline, because they want their vibrational frequency to be a match and to be in harmony and alignment with the wealthy established. They don't mingle outside of their bloodline. They keep their bloodline pure, which is perfectly okay. I have nothing against that. What I do disagree with is that you have unloving, parasitical, financial, wealthy bloodline families that keep the information hidden to themselves. And they purposely design and create material to lie to the masses, to make the masses slaves to an unloving corporate system. They purposely create products and services to poison the brain, the heart, and the gut. Now, when you have someone that is consistently lying to the masses, they consistently recreate information, recreate history, recreate the calendar, recreate holidays. When you have people like this consistently lying to the masses because of their own hidden agendas, that's an issue. It's an issue for the world because you're disempowering people that are just as equal as you. Now, there are people in these secret societies, like the Brotherhood Organization, like the Illuminati, like the Freemasons, like Yale University Skull and Bones, the Bohemian Club, the Bilderberg Group. There are people that completely disagree with these unloving, parasitical family bloodlines that are destroying humanity. And these people are worth millions of dollars. They're worth billions of dollars. They're loving, humble, compassionate people. Unfortunately, most of them in these secret societies are not like this. They control Hollywood. Most of them are actors and actresses. They're politicians. And they're only looking out for their best interest. Now, there are people that have come out to teach the truth, the occult knowledge of who you really are, how to heal, how to manifest, how to download and upgrade yourself to total satisfaction, to living in complete bliss, to feeling incredibly wealthy and healthy and sovereign in every moment of your life. Teaching you the truth about the ancient divine technologies that we all live in, that we're all a part of. And one of these soul brothers of ours that left the Brotherhood organization years ago is my personal mentor. I'm an apprentice underneath him. His name is Kevin Trudeau. Now, ever since Kevin has left this organization, the governments of the world have been trying to silence him for years. Years. They actually put him into prison for 10 years and fined him over $37 million to shut him up. Because Kevin has a unique talent. Kevin's vibrational frequency is very unique. His communication skills are flawless. There's a certain energetic vibrational talent that Kevin Trudeau has that positively influences people's lives, that empowers people's lives. The way he speaks, the way he moves, the way he interacts with people, his own personal technology upgrades people's consciousness. And the financial elite bloodline families that run the major monopolies of the world and control mainstream information, they know this about Kevin Trudeau. And they don't want you to associate with him or listen to him, because Kevin Trudeau has positively impacted millions of people's lives. That particular book that I read 22 years ago called Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, he was the #1 best-selling author for 20 weeks straight in New York, across the world. He beat out books like Harry Potter for 26 weeks straight. Kevin Trudeau was part of a network marketing company called Nutrition for Life back in the 90s. And he grew a downline of 200,000 people in his personal downline within 18 months. That is a world record in network marketing. Why am I sharing this out loud publicly on social media? Because the world is waking up and the world needs to know the truth that there are good, loving, rich, wealthy, healthy people that are for the masses. They're for the people. They're trying to empower the world. And you have unloving soul brothers and sisters of ours that are completely corrupted and completely evil that control the governments of the world. They control law, which basically law means another person's opinion on how to move and groove throughout the world. Laws are just opinions. That is it. and we give them permission to have authority over us. And people like Kevin Trudeau and myself and other beings, other financial Mongols, business elites, not every multimillionaire is a corrupted multimillionaire. Not every multi-billionaire is a corrupted multi-billionaire. There are people out there using technology, using the physical technology, using spiritual technology, using soul technology, using the internet technology, teaching people and empowering people like myself, like Kevin Trudeau, like our soul brother, Yeshua ben Joseph and Mary Magdalene that live in Australia, like Dr. Joe Dispenza, like other people like Esther and Jerry Hicks, the Abraham Group, like Dr. Wayne Dyer, like Michael Bernard Beckwith. There's a technology of empowerment. There are people showing up in a big, big way on the internet, giving people an opportunity to empower themselves and break free from the prison of their own mind. To break free from the prison of their own mind. Now, everything that I'm sharing with you is everything that was taught to me in this book titled Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. Now, when I read this book, everyone, I was incredibly mind blown. 19, 20 years old, and I'm like, I fucking knew it. I knew I was being lied to. And everything that I was reading in this book just resonated with me. My soul was singing in joy. That's a truth. When your soul is singing in joy and you're feeling good and you're resonating and vibrating with something that you're reading or watching, just like now, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You got to throw away your stubbornness. You got to throw away your rebelliousness. You got to throw away your pridefulness. And you got to start listening to people that have what you want, that have been where you're at. You got to start practicing and exercising, learning this technology and learning from the right people, learning from the right specific books and specific audios, going to the right functions and meetings every day to learn this technology, to download and upgrade the information, which is a vibrational frequency that can transform your life. See, a lot of people, they think they need to be skilled. A lot of people think that they need to have some sort of great vocabulary. Jason, I need to be a better public speaker. I need to be more skilled. I need to learn how to pick up a phone call and introduce myself. I need to learn how to send a voice message. I need to learn about social advertising and social marketing. Jason, I need to learn the skills. And this is purposely designed and created from the unloving parasitical elite families to teach you that you need to work hard and be overly skilled to get what you want. And that's completely wrong. The truth is, this might worry some people out there, but the truth is that these parasitical bloodline families, they create and write books and create certain audios and books to actually lie and mislead the public. They want you to think that you need to work really, really hard, that you need to be super skilled in public speaking, that you need to be super skilled in marketing, that you need to be super skilled in working hard and overworking, and that you need to study and regurgitate, study and regurgitate, study and regurgitate, study and regurgitate. This is why they created public schools. The way they created public schools, because they want you to overwork and be overskilled so you can work in their factories. And the secret of the technology is changing your energy. This is the secret. The secret of the technology is changing your energy. It's not about working hard. The secret of the technology is changing your unworthiness, feeling that you feel unworthy and unconfident, to feeling superhuman, to feeling divinely worthy, to feeling supreme, to feeling divinely consciousness, to feeling godlike, to feeling perfectly whole, to feeling total satisfaction, to feeling complete inner bliss. Now, the reason why most people, what I learned in this book, and what I've learned through certain specific other books. Now, there's specific books everyone should be reading. Most books, stay away from. Most audios, stay away from. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to lead you to certain books. I'm going to lead you to certain audios. I'm going to lead you to a personal transformational private club. I'm going to lead you to certain people that are here to empower you. Just like me. What is the mission, Jason? What is the purpose? Why do you do what you do? I'm here to empower the world. Because when you empower yourself, you understand that it's time to empower everyone else because they're just you. When you're here to empower yourself and you're empowering the world inside of you, you understand, ooh, this is my home and the world is my home. So the mission is to empower the world and to teach people the truth, the wisdom, and the knowledge that was burnt and destroyed and rewritten. Why? To purposely deceive you. To make you think and feel and act and behave certain ways so you can be a slave in their factories, in their corporations, in their authorities, so you can obey their orders. Now, in order for us to feel supreme, to feel confident, there are emotional blocks inside of your body. The moment you were incarnated in your mother's womb is the moment you were emotionally and energetically bombarded from your mom and dad, from your family generational bloodline, all the way back to the very first soul couple that was created on this earth. You want me to give you a secret? The first soul couple that was created on this particular earth realm, their names were not Adam and Eve. Their names were Aman and Amin. How do I know this? Because I listen to the right people that have what I want, that have been where I'm at. There is so much information and knowledge that I could share with you right now that would blow your mind. But what I'm going to teach you right now is a specific technology that will transform your life forever. Forever. Now, when everyone is born, everyone is being bombarded through energetic, emotional frequencies from mom and dad, from their family generational bloodline, and from their environment. Now, this baby that is being developed in mom's womb is feeling all of these emotions. And it's establishing and creating their belief systems. It's establishing their brain mechanism. It's establishing how they grow and develop. It's establishing how they think about themselves, how they think about others, how they think about their environment, how they feel about themselves, how they feel about others, and how they feel about their environment. And these emotional blocks, you can call them energetic frequencies. You can call them emotional traumas. You can call them emotional injuries. You can also call them sin. Now, the true definition of the word sin, you know what the Greek definition word of sin means? Sin means missing the mark of living in love. If you want to go deeper into the definition, you're living out of harmony with Source Creator's love and truth. That's what sin means. And sin is just an energetic, emotional block within the physical body that's stopping emotional flow or energy flow to get the fuck out of you. Those energetic blocks are actually corrupting and sabotaging your life. This is the secret. The secret is, everyone, is that we live in a very high, sophisticated technology system. It's all technology. It's a software program. Who you are is not your physical body. Your physical body is a highly sophisticated, biological, emotional computer program. And you have the ability to turn the channel when you want to turn the channel. You have the ability to release, clear out, clean out viruses, energetic viruses, emotional viruses that are channeling your program to live a specific reality. It's all technology. Your body is more sophisticated with inputs and outputs of electricity, more powerful than your computer, than the satellites. You're giving and receiving transmissions of information, of energy 24/7. It's all a divine technology created from a source creator. Now, this source creator is a divine oversoul entity that has masculine and feminine qualities and attributes within her technology. There's no gender. It's a living entity. It's a living conscious being, but it has no gender. And you and I are completely connected to this masculine and feminine divine oversoul technology 24/7. You and I have the ability to use certain techniques, specific techniques, specific methods, specific practices and exercise every day to release and clean out this contrast energy that is creating a black cloud around your life. It's all energy. It's a blocked emotional energy that's contrasted. It's contrasted. It just needs more light. And in order to give it more light, this contrasted energy that's blocked in your body, that's creating heart attacks, tumors, cancers, mental depression, schizophrenia, your money issues, your relationship issues, your health issues, your addictions, your attachments, your codependencies, this blocked energy that's stuck in your body, it needs to be transmuted so it can flow out of you. How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it, Jason? Number one, the first key, ancient, divine, secret technology, number one, is that you got to understand that there is a higher source than you that created your soul, your spiritual body, and physical body. That you're completely at one with, that you can completely have a relationship with. That's number one, because this divine oversoul entity that created the technology of life, that created this computer software program, for us to play in. You have an opportunity to become at one with this divine, masculine, feminine, oversoul entity so you can be downloaded and upgraded the information of love and truth, knowledge, wisdom, and beauty, limitless abundance and peace, total satisfaction of living fully content in your current reality. So you have the ability to long with a genuine, sincere, open heart, and you're asking for support and assistance. You're longing for her love and truth, for help. You're longing for support. You're longing for strength. The ones that are listening to me right now, you've already done this. This is why you're here listening to me live on a video and listening to me later down in a recording, because you're already doing it, because you're the creator. It's you. You're the creator. It's you. Nothing happens accidentally. You're creating this moment in your life. So embrace it, bring it home, allow it in, empower yourself, listen and humble yourself to the exercises and practices that I'm teaching you on, that you can do on a daily, moment-to-moment basis. Listen and implement it. You got to throw away your pride. You got to stop being rebellious. You got to stop being stubborn. You got to stop trying to do this all by yourself. There are celestial ancestors. There are celestial brothers and sisters. There are angelic, benevolent, celestial, divine brothers and sisters in a physical body, in a spiritual body, and also in the soul realms throughout the infinite multiverse, waiting patiently for their family to use their free will to call them in. See, you just need to keep consistently calling them in. And you're already doing it because you've called me in this moment. And I'm a celestial being. I'm humbled. Very humbled to say this out loud. But in order for us to become enlightened, in order for us to become masters, we need to become the best students. We need to listen to the right people, specific people. We need to read the right specific books, listen to the right specific audios, and go to the right specific functions. Because the secret is, it's all about raising your vibrational frequency. What does that mean? It means raising yourself in love. It's not just a state of mind that's growing in consciousness of love. It's the state of the heart. It's an emotional feeling. It's an emotional stateness of feeling celestial and supreme right now. It's not about working hard. It's not about overworking. It's not about having the skills of marketing and advertising. It's not about, trying to reach out to hundreds of people a day. Because when you're feeling outrageously happy, you'll be inspired and motivated to do certain action steps that create complete joy. You'll be incredibly happy doing the action step instead of doing the action step of living in worry or lack or rejection or living in they're not going to approve of me, or living in the worriness of what do other people think of me? How do they feel of me? That sabotages your entire success in your relationships, your marriage, your businesses, your investments, your money. It sabotages everything. And it's because there are energetic blocks established within the physical body. So number one is you want to be divinely counseled in the spirit, in the soul realms, in the spiritual realms and also in the physical realms from people like myself that can mentor you, that can recognize you, that can assist in holding you accountable, that can strengthen you and empower you to be fully responsible, to take full ownership of your life. Because you are the master, you are the architect, you are the healer, you are the guru, you are the engineer, you are the main character of the game of life. You are the people that do the lighting, you are the director, the producer, you're the one that creates the music, you're the backup dancer, and you're the lead singer. You're everything. You're all of it. Do you feel empowered? Do you want more? Do you know you can do this? It's not a belief. It's an emotional knowingness that I can do this. So, that's number one, having a personal relationship with the divine oversoul architect. There are specific books that need to be written. Need to be read. There are specific books that need to be read. And it's not about reading fast. It's not about reading super fast to get to the next book. You want to read slow. You want to be focused. And you want to concentrate. When you're reading, it affects neural pathways in your brain. It affects energy throughout your brain. When you're reading, it affects the brain differently when you're listening to an audio. When you're listening to an audio, it affects the brain differently when you're at a live function or meeting associating with other like-minded, similar people that are dream builders, that are people that have similar emotional frequencies as you that want to empower each other in the world. This raises your vibrational frequency. Now, when you're listening to specific or reading specific books and listening to certain audios and going to certain functions, you're going to have emotions come up to the surface. You might have emotions come up to the surface right now. All emotions need to just be fully felt through. So you got to give yourself emotional permission to fully feel all of your emotions without hurting yourself, others, your environment. And you want to do this with your celestial family, with your celestial team. You want to call in your angels. You want to call in your guides. You want to call in Source Creator to help you feel all of this blocked contrast energy that's blocking your ability to heal and create and manifest more easier and have it's effortlessly. It's easy. It becomes fun, it becomes playful, it becomes childlike. Now, meditation, going through Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation every day. Meditate every day. Great man to listen to. Another man to listen to, there's a particular, you can go on his YouTube, he's a Palladian soul brother of ours, Elijah 777. ALAJE 777. ALAJE 777. Elijah 777. Go on his YouTube, close your eyes, start listening to his YouTube videos. There are celestial beings walking the earth. We have a celestial soul brother of ours, Yeshua ben Joseph, who has come back with his soulmate Mary Magdalene from the celestial realms of the multiverse to come back to teach truth about how you and I can have a personal relationship with Source Creator, to teach truth about love, to teach truth about what sin really means. His name is Yeshua. His soulmate is Mary. They live in Australia. And they have a YouTube channel called Divine Truth. They have a website called divinetruth.com. I encourage you to have an open heart, mind, and soul and experiment with their teachings. There's another soul brother of ours, which I've spoken to earlier on this video. His name is Kevin Trudeau. He's a phenomenal mentor of mine. I am part of a personal, private, transformational development club called Global Information Network. Global Information Network. This is Kevin. Look at him. Download his essence. Download the essence of Yeshua and Mary on their YouTube channel. Download the essence of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Download the essence of the books and audios that I'm going to give to you right now. I encourage everyone to become a member of Global Information Network. You can go to globalinformationnetwork.com and you can become a member and you can learn the true ancient secrets of knowledge, wisdom, and intelligence of healing and manifestation. Kevin Trudeau has certain websites that I encourage you to check out. Hey now, Kevin, why are you not standing up? There you go. Great book, great short book called Nuggets of Gold for Total Success in Life. You want to purchase book because everything is like when you purchase a book, when you purchase a solid book, it has matter. There's a vibrational frequency in this book. There is vibrational frequencies in this book and books. Reading on the internet's great, but you want the energy, you want the technology to be in your room. You want to read out loud, you want to read slow, you want to stay focused, and you want to concentrate. It's not about rushing through a book. It's about getting your brain to sync up to aha moments of cognitive, rational, logical thinking of like, oh, I understand it now. Because when you understand it at an emotional, energetic, vibrational frequency, that energy is inside of you that you just downloaded and it will never go away. It will never leave you. So this is why it's so very important to release and delete, clear out, and clean out all emotional injuries and all emotional traumas that are not allowing divine technologies to enter your soul. So when I'm reading out loud for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and then I might read silently to myself, but I'm reading slow. And I'm paying attention and I'm concentrating. Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. Don't get stinking thinking and hardening of the attitudes. In life, you have to care, but not too much. Knowledge is power only if it is used. The power of life and death are in your tongue. Your tongue is a creative force. What you say is what you will get. You gotta read every day. There's a website that I encourage everyone to check out. I gave you a few websites already. KevinTrudeau.com, KevinTrudeau.com, KevinTrudeauFanClub.com, NuggetsOfGold.com, and GuruKev.com. These are specific people that you want to listen to every day. If you listen to these people, if you read the books that they recommend, if you listen to their audios that they recommend that you listen to, your vibrational frequency will rise. You will clean out all trauma from your technology, all of these viruses out of your life, and you will upgrade yourself into a new sacred ancient technology that has been around literally since the beginning of time, millions of years old. Look, the royal bloodline families, they teach this with their children. The power of giving and receiving recognition. The power of associating with the right vibrational frequencies. The power of function. They do this every day. They do this every year. They just don't want you to know about it. They read every day. They read certain specific books. They listen to certain audios. They have certain, when it's time to celebrate, they celebrate, let loose, and have fun and become childlike, and, they're enjoying life to the fullest. They don't want you to know these secrets. Isn't that funny? They just want you to be a worker bee. They just want you to study and work hard and, invest in what they tell you to invest in, follow their orders, obey them, become slaves, get into debt, get into credit card debt, get into mortgage debt, get into school debt, get into car loan debt, get into debt. Like, oh, you need to purchase this, you need to purchase that, you need to be an overconsumer. This is all purposely designed this way to get you out of yourself. And the technology is in you. And you know what's so interesting? It's like you have the ability to upgrade yourself. To upgrade yourself with other gurus, other spiritual masters, other people that have been enlightened. You have the ability to read their information, listen to an audio program titled Your Wish is Your Command. If you become a member at globalinformationnetwork.com, there's an audio program that you can listen to titled Your Wish is Your Command. I've listened to that audio set over 50 times. Over 50 times. There's a particular YouTube video that I watched titled Overview of Divine Truth, Secrets of the Universe, Part 1 and Part 2 by Yeshua and Mary on their Divine Truth channel. Overview of Divine Truth, Secrets of the Universe, Part 1 and Part 2. It's on their YouTube channel, Divine Truth. You have the ability to upgrade my essence, to upgrade my unique essence within your own unique soul, to help you heal and manifest the things that you desire in life. This is the power of divine ancient soul secrets. This is why I travel all of the time. This is why I travel all the time. This is why I upgrade myself with particular shamans. This is why I go to meetings. This is why I'm traveling all across the United States, because you want to get out of your comfortable zone. You want to get out of your own home. You want to get out of, the habits and the patterns and the addictions that you've created every day for yourself. You want to fly in airplanes. You want to take long road trips. You want to go hiking. You want to do things that will empower you. Things like getting massages, acupuncture, Reiki energy healing. This is why, you want to do tapping techniques on yourself every day to help you release emotional energy from you. This is why you want to writing every day. Writing and dream building every day is a certain technology to create implants within the brain. And this has all been scientifically measured. Do you know everything that I'm sharing with you has been scientifically proven through science, through hundreds of thousands of different studies? That you know that there's a particular study where they took someone's DNA. They took someone's DNA and they shipped it across the world. And when they positively impacted the human being, the DNA that was shipped across the world would be positively impacted. When they negatively impacted the human being, the DNA that was shipped across the world was negatively impacted. So they proved that time and space is an illusion. It's all happening now. This is why it's so very important to be in the present, to create in the present, to heal in the present, to manifest in the present. This is why it's so very important to be observant and aware and conscious in the present. Because it's been scientifically proven that space and time is an illusion. It's all happening now. So you have the ability to time travel. You have the ability to time travel in your childhood, to recreate certain scenarios, to heal yourself and establish better, more loving, healthier, more playful, more joyful relationships with mom and dad, with your siblings, with your friends, teachers, coaches, with yourself. You have the ability to time travel in the present through remote viewing, meditation. It's all possible. This is the technology that the global parasitical bloodline families do not want you to know about. You have the ability to time travel in the future through meditation, through visualization, through the power of your imagination. This is what they don't want you to know about. And I'm here to teach you this. I'm here to empower you this. This is why it's so very important to eat and drink sunshine, to get outside and get the radiation from the sun, the light from the sun. Because everyone has parasites and worms and candida and toxins and heavy metals in your fatty tissue. 75% of your brain is fatty tissue. And you have toxins in your brain. You have toxins in your heart. You have toxins in your gut. And it's limiting your ability to heal yourself and easily and effortlessly manifest the dreams that you want to live in because you feel like shit. This is why it's so very important to detox, to go through a gut detox, a heavy metal detox, a parasite detox. You need a detox from the drugs and chemicals that we took when we were children. The drugs and chemicals, the processed sugars that's in the brain, the vaccinations that are in the brain, the mercury, the heavy metals that are in your teeth, the root canals that you've done. It's in your bloodstream. It's in your gut. That's negatively impacting your ability to heal, to clear out and clean out, the ability to manifest easily and effortlessly. When we live these type of lifestyles, which is purposely designed and constructed this way, it dociles the brain. It demotivates you. You lack inspiration. You lack determination. You lack commitment. You lack loyalty. This is why I own my own superfoods company through a company called Purium. This is why I'm detoxing every 3 months. This is why I'm juice fasting every couple months. This is why I'm water fasting every month. This is why I'm dry fasting. This is why I'm intermediate fasting throughout the week. This is why I eat and drink live, living, raw, organic whole foods. This is why I'm on the Super R cleanser to get rid of parasites that affect your cravings and your addictions and the way you think and the way you feel. This is why I'm detoxing from heavy metals, because the frequencies that we're being bombarded at from the internet, from the television, from the satellites, from the media, it's affecting the heavy metals inside of us, which affects our thoughts, the way we think, what we imagine, what we what we see in our thought. We're like, why am I imagining this horrific, violent thought? And it's making me feel disempowered. I feel like shit. That affects your vibrational frequency. Why do I feel so sad? Why do I feel so down? Life is not about living in suffering, everyone. They've taught us to create, they've taught us to be comfortable in living in our own hell, suffering and pain and sacrifice. Suffering and pain and sacrifice. They taught us to be comfortable to living in our own hell so we can overwork, overspend, overconsume, live in debt, work like a slave for their factories, for their corporations. Now, there are good people. Like I said, there are phenomenal people that are multimillionaires, multi-billionaires. They're using their talent, energy, money, and time to transform and empower the world. And one of them is Kevin Trudeau. So blessed, so thankful for this soul brother of mine. So blessed and thankful that I'm a member and I've been an apprentice underneath him for 20 years. So thankful for what he stands up for. Freedom of speech, freedom of life, freedom of liberty. He stands up for universal cosmic right, standing up for truth. And they imprisoned him for 10 years to shut him up. Tried to find him $37 million to shut him up. Offered him hundreds of millions of dollars to shut him up. And he's not shutting up. So blessed and so thankful for Kevin Trudeau. So blessed and so thankful for Yeshua ben Joseph and Mary Magdalene. So blessed and so thankful for people like Dr. Joe Dispenza. So blessed and so thankful for my superfoods company throughout Purium. So blessed and so thankful for my private transformational development club, globalinformationnetwork.com. So blessed and so thankful to be a humbled student, to have a high teachability index. And that's what it takes. The training never stops. The training never stops. You must continue your training. You must fall in love with your training every day. Reading specific books, writing, listening to audios, associating with the right people at the right functions, physically detoxing, emotionally detoxing every day. Eating and drinking to love on yourself. And when you'll get to a point in your progression where you feel so empowered and your life has changed so much that you have a desire to give back to the world. And you'll want to do exactly what I'm doing. Now, if you have a desire to get closer with me, to bond with me, to establish a stronger friendship with me, to collaborate with me in what I'm doing, I'm looking for other divine warriors that have the same soul purpose and soul mission as I do. That's who I'm looking for. And if you're one of them, message me privately on Facebook. Message me privately. If you see this on YouTube, message me. If you see this on Instagram, message me. If you see this on TikTok, message me. You can do this. We can do this. I love you all so very much. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your family and friends, groups. You know how to share it. It's the social media life. Enjoy the rest of your sacred Sunday, and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye now.